A bulldozer toy that can mow grass and cut trees, bought online. After waiting for a month, it finally arrived. This little thing is just right for playing. The workers have almost finished earning, and the whole vehicle, made entirely of steel, weighs nearly 60 pounds, and it comes with a complete hydraulic system. It even uses real hydraulic oil, which is spot on. Not only does it have a horn and built-in speaker, but it can also simulate engine sounds. The control of the ripper and scarifier is very flexible, and you can also adjust the tilt angle of the chute. Pushing down gravel at the construction site is a breeze. The tires have to move. Wow, it's really impressive. You can easily handle roadside leaves in the morning, not to mention using it to clear weeds without any pressure. How about that? Well, it works, but it looks like it's just flattening them, because the blade isn't sharp enough. The handling isn't clean enough. It's not good. It needs a bit of modification. Equip it with 2 large brushless motors, and use a 3D printer to print the mounting brackets for the motors. Capture the keyboard, install the bearings, and reduce the turning friction. Install an aluminum plate at the motor's position to prevent damage and make it more secure. Use 2 solid aluminum rods as the axle, which fits perfectly. Connect the middle with a coupling to the axle and the brushless motor, using longer screws for more stability. Drill 10 holes at the center of the cutting machine's saw blade. This is extreme science popularization. Do not imitate unless you are a professional. Use a 3D key for positioning to prevent displacement during drilling. Secure the coupling with 4 screws and install the saw blade onto the axle, completing the cutting component. Use wooden blocks to create an exoskeleton for the bulldozer, allowing for easy connection and proper alignment. Now, the motor drive, weighing about 70 pounds, is installed on the side. Weld a hook to the bottom of the silkworm head and later tie a rubber band to reduce pressure. Wow, this little baby really has some strength. Basically done. Now, let's test it first. It's quite frightening. Just hang the skins. It can reduce the burden on the hydraulic system. And as you can see, it can still adjust the height and angle. Well, this little guy is really capable after all. Didn't break? Oh, only worked for 10 minutes, and it broke down. The connection part of this female component is damaged. Let's remove the damaged part first. Luckily, it can be replaced with a new one. Apply thread locking adhesive to all the screws, and also oil it to reduce friction. The new piece will be fixed with screws, and then the track will be reinstalled. It's done. No big problem. Fully restored, can continue working. Perform steadily, even capable of cutting trees. Of course, it can only handle smaller ones. After all, it's not very big. Both saw blades rotate inward, allowing for better cutting of the target, which also causes all the debris to fly towards the bulldozer. If it weren't for the silkworm head in front blocking it, it's very likely that the tracks would get jammed, preventing forward movement. The 2 electric motors have quite high speeds, so dealing with such tough obstacles is rather dangerous. Initially, I wanted to increase the distance to keep the branches away from the saw blade intersection, but unfortunately it still got stuck. It didn't work, so I had to change direction to rotate outward. There's no problem here. We can charge forward directly and pay. There's absolutely no need to worry. Did you see that? Cutting through thorns and thickets all the way, it can chop pork. As long as it's just plants, there's no issue. But as you can see, the cutter has taken over the traditional spot, and you can only choose one of the 2.